Right. I think you all are there. One more. Okay. Me too. I usually read 4 books. Samanne. I usually read 4 books. Sorry, 4 books per week or weekly. Satipata, right? Per week means satiyakata. Pawan. Pudumayak ne. No wonder. No wonder that. No wonder that. ඔයාට බොහෝ ශේෂ්ත්‍ර ගැන පුළුල් දැනුමක් තියෙනවා. You have දැනුමක් පුළුල්. Wide. Another one, we have a very good word, broad. Remember broad shoulders? We talk in appearance for the boys or the gentlemen, we use broad shoulders, right? Girls don't have. The boys and the gentlemen, they have broad shoulders. That means pulul. So it's a good word for knowledge, broad knowledge, right? It's a very good word. Wide එක ලියලා තියෙනවා නම් ඒක හරි. Broad කියන වචනේ එතනට add කරගන්න. B R O A D. This is A, right? Broad knowledge. පුළුල් දැනුමක් තියෙනවා ඔයාට. No wonder that you have a wide knowledge, බොහෝ ශේෂ්ත්‍ර ගැන, about or on many fields. බොහෝ ශේෂ්ත්‍ර.
Teacher එතනට in එන්නේ නැද්ද?
In, yes, ගන්න පුළුවන්. තුල. බොහෝ ශේෂ්ත්‍ර තුල. In. Right, good. Knowledge in many fields. Right. No wonder that you have a broad knowledge in many fields. Right? Good. Many when what a great. Is it great?
Great නෙමෙයි teacher. Various.
Various fields. Okay, various කියන්නේ විවිධ එකයි බොහෝ එකයි සමාන නෑ, right? But idea එකක් දෙනවා. Yes, ඒකට right mark එකක් දෙමු අපි. Various fields කිව්වත් විවිධ ක්ෂේත්‍ර. එතනදී බොහෝ කියන එක අදහස් වෙන්නේ නෑ. Right? නමුත් idea එකක් දෙනවා, right? Not bad. Various fields. Various කියන එක similar වෙන different. Right? විවිධ වෙනස්. Okay, next one is daham. Right, daham. Mama සෑම වර්ගයේම පොත් කියවනවා. I read සෑම වර්ගයේම. So it's singular. I read every kind or type. T-Y-P-E. Every type of books. I read every type, every kind of books. T-Y-P-E, this is P. Varga.
Categories.
Categories. I read every categories. Then you have to change the way. Category කියන වචනේ දැම්මොත් I read books in every category. එතකොට off එක ගන්න බෑ. I read books in every, I read books in, I read books of every category. Category එක අනිත් පැත්තට යන්න වෙනවා. Is it Pavit?
Okay, miss.
Right.
Teacher.
Huh?
All kinds. All kinds.
Okay, all kind. Yes, but of course your sentence is correct. All kinds කියන්නේ සියලුම වර්ග. නමුත් මම මෙතන අරගෙන තියෙන වචනේ. Right? Of course you are correct, but Sam අපිටම ඔයාට සෑම කියන එකම සෑම දෙනාම සෑම දාම සෑම දේම සෑම පොතක්ම like that සෑම කියන වචනම ඔයා කොහොමද දැන් all කියන්නේ ඒක අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම හරි all kinds of මං හැම වර්ගයේම පොත් all is a plural word all kinds දැන් ඔයා kinds s දාලම කිව්වා very good දැන් මම මෙතන අරගෙන තියෙන්නේ every kind it is singular right so මෙතන ඔයා side එකකින් හරි ලියලා තියාගන්න සෑම කියන්නේ every අනිත් දේ තමයි මේක singular word එකක් everybody is coming to the party remember දැන් මෙතනදී ළමයි පටල ගන්න දෙයක් තමයි everybody singular the plural ද ගෙදර හැමෝම party එකට එනවා නම් there will be lot of people so is it singular or plural remember it is singular everybody is coming to the party. Remember, it is singular. Every day, singular. Everything is neat and nice. Everything is neat and nice. Hamadema pilivelai lassana. Everything is, not everything are. Cannot. Right? All kiyana vachane singular word එක. Right. Good. It's okay. Oge idea එක hari, but you have to practice other things also. Right? Very good. දැන් ඔයා essay එක ලියද්දි මගේ translation එක නෙමෙයිනේ ලියන්නේ right so you can gather lot of ideas මේ ඔක්කොම එකතු කරගෙන ඔයාගේම තනි essay එක තමයි term test එකට දාන්න වෙන්නේ right I am just giving you ideas දැන් ළමයින්ට ගොඩක්ම ප්‍රශ්න වෙලා තියෙන essay ලියලා practice එකක් නෑ දැන් ළමයින්ට විවිධ essays ළමයි මේ එකට essay එක ලියාගෙන එන්න කියලා කිව්වොත් මට ඔක්කොම mark කරන්න ඔක්කොම වෙන වෙනම සාකච්ඡා කරන්න අමාරුයින් online හෝ normal class උනත් වෙන වෙනම එක ළමයින්ගේ අඩුපාඩු කියන්න අමාරුයි. නමුත් translation එකකදී අපි හැමෝම එකම දෙයක් focus කරගෙන ඉන්නේ. ඒ නිසා අඩුපාඩු සාකච්ඡා කරන්න පුළුවන්. term test එකේදී ඔයාගේ තනි translation එක, ඔයාගේ තනි essay එක ඔයා English වලට දාද්දී ඔයාට ideas එනවා අපි essay ලියලා තියෙනවනේ. right එහෙම නැති වුණොත් තමයි වහලා දිහා බලාගෙන මොනවද එකතු කරන්න ඕන කියන ගැටලුව ඔයාට එන්නේ. ඔයා practice වෙලා තියෙනවා නම් ටක් ගාලා ideas ටික set වෙනවා right. That is why we have to practice lot of essays. Good. So next one, I read every kind of books, especially educational books, especially educational books. And there is another word, especially, capital E here. That means suvisheshan. So especially is correct, especially educational books correct. Another one also you can say especially. Suvisheshan, right? So both correct. Right. Especially educational books. Mama pot gannawa me gannawa කියන්නේ borrow කරනවා, right? I borrow books ගැන. I borrow books. On about එකටත් වැඩිය මෙතන ගැලපෙන්නේ on කියන වචනේ. I borrow books on literature, history, geography, arts and craft, IT, electronics and religious. You can copyright them. I borrow books on literature, history, geography, arts and crafts, IT, electronics, and religious. See, that is a very good thing. Most of our children, most of the time, borrow novels. Of course, novels are very good. I don't say novels are bad. They enhance your creativity. ඔයාගේ creativity එක නිර්මාණශීලීත්වය වැඩි කරනවා. novel එකකින් ඔයාට story එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන් test 16 එකට. ඔයාගේ 16 essay එකට novel එකක තියෙන story එකක්, novel එකක scene එකක් ඔයාට දිග ඇරලා දාන්න පුළුවන්. Right? So I don't say novels are useless and they are very relaxing. They help us to relax when we are stressed with lot of homework. Then you can read the novel and enjoy. You can relax. But also you should have time for other books. Electronics, for me, I know nothing about electronics, right? Resistor, diode, podi vachana keepaya karane electronics mama dannema naha. right? ඒ වගේ දෙයක් ගැන මට අලුතෙන්ම ඉගෙන ගන්න ආසාවකුත් නැහැ. But how about others? Literature, history, geography, arts and crafts. So there are a lot of other fields that useful for you in your studies also. If you borrow a geography book, that is very connected for your geography lesson. If you are going to borrow a literature book, literature, Sinhala, English, whatever. So they are very useful for your studies, right? So remember, when you can borrow books, when you have the chance to borrow books from the school library or other libraries, not only novels, you can change. This week a novel, another week educational book. And if you are reading about religious books, try not to borrow only Buddhism. Like they are Hinduism, Christianity, Islam, or whatever, right? Most of the religion, the base is to do good. The base is to do good. No religion teach their devotees, Vatimatun, right? They are devotees to do harm to other people. එක එක අන්තවාද අදහස් කියාගෙන මේ කවුරුණත් ඇත්තම කතා කළොත් කිසිම ආගමකින් කියන්නේ තව මිනිසෙක්ට හිරිහැරයක් කරන්න කියලා. The base මූලික හරය ඒකයි. Right? So please read about other religions. Then you can be a full man, right? Full man. Let's continue. So please remember that don't borrow only novels or whatever your favorite books. Please try to change things, right? One by one. And another one, agricultural books, they are very nice. All in these books, you can gather information for your essays. If you borrow and read an agriculture book, there will be a lot of information for your let's protect the environment essay and I love nature essay, right? So please try to read different kinds of books. So next one. So here you can copy books on literature, history, geography, arts and crafts, IT, electronics, and religious. Mata පුරුද්දක් තියෙනවා. I have the habit of. This one you can continue. I have the habit of. I have the habit of. මේ පොත්වල ඇති විශේෂ සටහන් ලියා ගැනීමේ අසීදය ලියා ගැනීම පොත් කියවීම පිහිනීම. So those are the ing words. So habit of writing ලියා ගැනීමේ පුරුද්ද. Did anyone write double T for writing? I have seen some of the books. Writing book. අර book sticker ඒ සමහර ළමයි දාලා තියෙනවා WRITTING. එක ගමනක් O level class එකක මගේ ළමයි කාගියු කළා මේක double T ම වෙනවා කියලා. No, what is the word here? WRITE. So how do we write this one ing? What is the rule? E out ing. Right? E out ing. So WRITING. There is no double T in writing. Okay? Right. So I have the habit of writing මේ පොත්වල ඇති විශේෂ සටහන්. I have the habit of writing the special notes. The special notes මේ පොත්වල ඇති in these books. මේ පොත්. So it's these books. Check your sentence again. I have the habit of writing the special notes in these books.
Miss of දාන්න.
Huh?
Of දාන්න බැයිද?
What is the word?
Of.
Yes. මෙතනට වෙන්න තියෙන off එක දාන්න නැත්තේ. Yes. මේ පොත්වල මේ පොතේ, yes, of course. notes of these books. It's similar, right? Tula කියන meaning එක එන්නේ. ඒ පොතේ. ඒතර අයිතිය යන්නේ පොතට. off එකෙන් අපි අයිතියනේ කියන්නේ. No problem. Very good. Sometimes I will go there. Sometimes මම වැදගත් රූප සටහන් photocopy කරනවා. Sometimes I photocopy important illustrations. Illustrations means රූප සටහන්. But some students, we can see they cut all the pictures in the library books, right? In some libraries, but luckily our school library did not have books like that. In our time, we did not use the photocopy thing much. We trace everything. When we were going to school, of course, there were photocopy things. But for most of the illustrations, we do tracing, right? You know, we use the oil paper and then put that on the picture, then we trace, especially all the maps. Now you all are very simply photocopy all the things. In our time, especially geography teacher, never give us to photocopy. We have to trace all the maps. Ganga or whatever. අපිට ආයි කවදාවත් සිතියම වරදින්නේ නැහැ. මොකද trace කරලම තමයි නම් ලියන්න ඕන. අපේ ටීචර්ට photocopy හරියන්නේ නැහැ. යාට trace කරපෙකම ඇඳලා ඒකම නම් කරලා තියෙනවා. So that is in our time, right? But you all are very lucky. You can photocopy everything, right? So this one, special important illustrations, I photocopy rather than cutting the library books, right? It is a very bad habit. මම පොත් අගය කරනවා. I value books. I value books. L-U-E. I value books. එම නිසා. So එම නිසා අපිට වචන ගොඩාක් තියෙනවා. So because of that. Right? So I don't cut. Sorry, never. කවදාවත් නැහැ. So I never cut. I never cut. Never කවදාවත් නැහැ. Right? So I never cut.
Do not do it.
Do not ගන්න පුළුවන්. එතනදි කියන්නේ මම කපන්නේ නැහැ කියන එක. කවදාවත් නැහැ කියන එක නෑ. Right?
Okay.
Yes, I never cut the library books. See this word, because this word emphasize. මේක emphasize කරනවා. අවධාරණය කරනවා. මම කවදාවත් කපන්නේ. Because of that, I do not cut the library books. ඒකේ අවධාරණ ගතිය අඩුයි. ඒක හින්දා මම පොත් කපන්නේ නැහැ. නමුත් කවදාවත් නැහැ කිව්වොත් it is emphasizing අවධාරණය වැඩි, right? Of course your grammar is correct. But you can use these words. Never කියන adverb එක වලට ගන්න පුළුවන්. කවදාවත් නැහැ. පවන්, yeah. Pavan, you are my comrade. You are my comrade. Comrade means ekama adahas daranna. Comrade ekama adahas daranna. Remember, this is a gender neuter word. Gender neuter, napunsakalinga. So we can say to a girl, you are my comrade, or you can say to a boy, you are my comrade, right? Especially this word came. It's an English word, but it's mostly used in the, you know, Mao Zedong's the China Revolution. China විප්ලවයේ කාලේදී ඒගොල්ලෝ comrade කියන වචන නිතරම පාවිච්චි කළා එකම අදහස දරන කට්ටිය කියන එක, right? That means they have the same ideas. එකම අදහස් දරන්න. You are my comrade. However, කොහොම වුණත් remember to put a comma after however. Right? However, I prefer, වඩා කැමති, I like so much. No. I prefer, වඩා කැමති. The word is prefer. වඩා කැමති. However, I prefer storybooks and fiction. Storybooks and fiction. Storybook and fiction, both of the fiction එකක් කියන්නේ storybook එකක්මයි, but storybook is simple, short and sweet. Fiction, it's a very big, complicated, like very long fiction. It's very big, it's very long, and it's very complicated. බොහොම සංකීර්ණ කතාවක්, like you all reading the children, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Right.
Yes,
Sorry about
teacher.
that. Yeah, thank you. Sorry. Yes, listen, of course, you can write anyway. It's a similar word, anyway. Anyway, similar. Right? It's similar, yeah. So I was talking that fiction is, remember, big, long, and complicated, right? Like Martin Wickramasinghe's storybook. So Arthur C. Clarke's books, right? The scientific fiction. We call them science fiction. They are very big, long, and complicated, right? So those are fiction. ඒවා මගේ සිතීමේ ශක්තිය නිර්මාණශීලීත්වය සහ වචනමාලාව වර්ධනය කරනවා. Yes, they improve. Children, I forgot to give you this word. මෙතන improve කියන එකට වැඩිය ලස්සන වචනයක් තියෙනවා අපිට, enhance. I forgot this word. Please write it in red. Improve කරනවා කියන එක, it's a normal word එකක් වෙලා තියෙනවා. දැන් වැඩි ලස්සන වචනයක් වෙනවා, enhance. They enhance, right? වර්ධනය කරන. They enhance my සිතීමේ ශක්තිය. සිතීම, imagination. What is සිතීමේ ශක්තිය? Yeah, it's a beautiful word. Anyone? Imagination, සිතීම. සිතින් මවා ගැනීම, imagination can. සිතීමේ ශක්තිය නෙමෙයි, imagination can. What is සිතීමේ ශක්තිය? No? සිතීමේ ශක්තිය. No? හොයාගන්න එපා. චිතුම්, පවිත්, සනුත්, what is සිතීමේ ශක්තිය? Yeah? Can you please repeat? What is සිතීමේ ශක්තිය? Power of, yes, power of not thinking, listen, the power of imagination, right? Thinking is a simple word. Imagination is better, right? Thank you. So, power of imagination. Sitin mawa ganim, right? Imagination. Power, I can write here. Right. Power of, they enhance Eva Mage, sorry, my. They enhance my power of imagination, comma, creativity, and vocabulary. And vocabulary. Vakmalawa, right? ඔයාලගේ තියෙන වචන ටික. Okay. Right. Okay, මම සිංහල සහ ඉංග්‍රීසි පොත් දෙවර්ගයම කියවනවා. I read both දෙවර්ගයම. I read both Sinhala and English books. දෙවර්ගයම both, right? I read both Sinhala and English books. මගේ දෙමව්පියෝ දන්නවා. My parents know that. My parents know that. My parents know that I am a bookworm. I am a bookworm.
Is that
Bookworm.
එක ඕනෙමද?
Sorry?
that එක ඕනෙමද?
My parents know I am. Yes, of course, Metupa. Because this is a sentence. Then we should put a full stop. My parents know. It is a sentence. I am a bookworm. It is a sentence. Right? දැන් මේ sentence එක වෙන වෙනම ගත්තොත් පළවෙනි sentence එක පළවෙනි part එක වෙනම ගත්තොත් there is no meaning. තේරුමක් නැහැ. My parents know. මොකද්ද දන්නේ? parents ලා දන්නවා මම පොත්ගුල්ලෙක් කියලා. කියලා. right මේ කියන්නේ කටින් කතා කරලා කියන එක නෙමෙයි. That is how in Sinhala we join. මගේ දෙමව්පිය දන්නවා මම පොත්ගුල්ලෙක් කියලා කියන වචනෙන් තමයි අපි සිංහල වලදී මේක join කරන්නේ. So in English we call from that we call these sentences relative clauses. මේ දෙක අතර මේ වාක්‍ය දෙක අතර relation එකක් නෑ කමක් තියෙනවා. relative clauses, right? නිසා අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම that එක අවශ්‍යයි. එහෙම නැති වුණොත් මේ දෙන්නගේ join එක සම්බන්ධයක් නැති වෙනවා. like and, but, or, because වගේ conjunctions, connective words. ඒවා සම්බන්ධක පද. සම්බන්ධක පදයක් නැති වුණොත් මේ දෙන්න සම්බන්ධයි කියලා අපිට පෙන්වන්න බැරි වෙනවා, right? So that is the connective word. Okay. So my parents know that I am a bookworm. So ඒ නිසා so they ගෙනත් දෙනවා. So they bring me. So they bring me ගොඩක් පොත්, many books, a lot of books. Right? So they bring me a lot of books. මගේ අනාගත බලාපොරොත්තුව, my future ambition or my ambition. My future ambition or my ambition. Is to be or become. Is to become a great writer. A great writer. See the word? My ambition is to be a teacher. My ambition is to be a doctor. You all have ambitions. My ambition is to be a pilot. That is very old method. You have to specify your ambition. Specify. විශේෂයෙන්ම වර්ග කරලා කියනවා. What is your ambition? So when your ambition, when your goal is clear, then you know how to go to that place, right? ඔයාගේ goal එක clear වෙනකොට, ඔයාගේ පැහැදිලිවම දකිනකොට තමයි එතෙන්ට යන ගමන ඔයාට ලේසි වෙන්නේ. අපි shopping යනවා. So no idea, you will go from this shop to another shop to another shop, but still not satisfied. We will go shopping to CIB. Then we know we are going to this place and we will buy these things. Because we are very clear where are we going, right? That is why. So if you want to be a teacher, what kind of? Some of the girls want to be a dancing teacher. Very good. The aim is clear. some of the students want to be a surgeon. Then you have to think, what kind of a surgeon? Will I be a heart surgeon, or will I be any other kind of, right? So see, the surgeons, there are many kinds of. Please, you have to find out a little more information on your field. ඔය යන තැන කොහෙද කියලා හරියට ඉස්සෙල්ලම අඳුරගන්න. The surgeon කෙනෙක් වෙනවා නම් මොන විදිය surgeon කෙනෙක්ද, මොන අංශද, heart එකද, brain එකද, skin එකද, whatever, right? Like that. It's not like when we were in our grade 3-4 classes, what is your ambition, Pute? My ambition is to be a teacher, doctor. ඔක්කොම ඔහොමනේ ambition තිබුණේ. But now you are growing older, then you must be very clear about your goal, right? Okay, so this one, my ambition is to be a great writer. See, not just a writer. නිකම්ම ලේඛකයෙක් නෙමෙයි යාට වෙන්න ඕනේ කියන්නේ a great writer. That means he will do something great, right? Good for you. Good for you means හොඳයි. මට හොඳයි ඒක, ඔයාට ගැලපෙනවා ඒක. Good for you. Good for you. ඒක ඔයාට ගැලපෙනවා. Right. This one ගැලපෙනවා කියන එකට අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන් හොඳ වචනයක්. It fits you. ඔයාට fit වෙනවා. It fits you. Or you can write it matches you. Match ගැලපෙනවා, right? Singular. ඒක ඔයාට ගැලපෙනවා. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අපි වැඩිපුරම කතා බහේදී කියන්නේ මේ වචනේ. It fits you. අපි කියන්නේ තොප්පිය හරිනම් දාගන්න කියලා. We have it in English, if the cap fits, put it on. Right? තොප්පිය හරිනම් දාගන්න කියලා අපි English වලින් කියනවා if the cap fits, put it on. cap එක fit වෙනවා නම් ඒක දාගන්න. So අපි ගොඩක්ම ගැලපෙනවා නම් ඔයාට හරියනවා නම් කියන වචනේ fit, match කියන එකට වැඩිය, right? So it fits you. Good for you. ඒක ඔයාට ගැලපෙනවා ගොඩක්. It fits you. I think අපට බොහෝ දේ ඉගෙන ගන්න තියෙනවා. I think we have to learn. I think මේ sentence එක වල ක්‍රම කීපයකට කියන්න පුළුවන්. I think we have to learn a lot. බොහෝ දේවල්, or learn many things. I think we have to learn a lot or learn many things from the great writers of India, Russia and England. India, Russia and England. And also, you know, China. China has a very big literature, right? The Chinese writers, they have very great ideas, very great philosophies. So the Chinese writers are also really good. There are a lot of translations of Chinese books, like Russia, right? Chinese translations, because they have a very good culture, very advanced. And also Japanese. The Japanese literature is not very big like Russian and England, but also there are a lot of big, good Japanese books, right? Translations are there. Pawan. Yes, mama ahala tiyanama. We go to present perfect tense. Yes, I have heard. Sorry, yes. I've heard. Mang ahala tiyanama, right? Yes, I've heard of Ganon. Yes, I've heard of copyright your writers. Right? You can copyright your writers here. Yes, I've heard of R.K. Narayan, India, Leo Tolstoy, Maxim Gorky from Russia, Enid Blyton, Stephen Hawking, and Enid Blyton and Stephen Hawking from and Shakespeare. Yeah, three of them are from England, right? This Stephen Hawking, is he English or American? I'm not sure. I want to check that. Stephen Hawking, do you know anything about Stephen Hawking, the scientific writer? Have you read about him, Stephen Hawking? Don't know. Right. I'm not sure he is American or English. That's right. But Shakespeare is from England, English. Enid Blyton, English. Maxim Gorky, Leo Tolstoy from Russia. R.K. Narayan from India, right? R.K. Narayan, he has very good books for children, small children, especially about their culture, their poverty, right? All those. It's very good. He's a very good writer. The Malgudi Davasa. Malgudi Davasa, it's a very old drama series, TV drama series. Have you watched Malgudi Davasa? It was telecast in Rupavahini, Malgudi Davasa. No. It's also from R.K. Narayan's book, right? One of his books. Okay, so reading apata udav karanawa. Reading helps us. Reading helps us in to godanaga ganna, build up. Our personality. Children, are you following me? You all are very silent. Can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Right. Okay. Thank you. I thought you all are lost because I can't see you. You all are following me, right? Listen, are you following me?
Yes, miss.
Thank you. Right. Because I am afraid that I will get that the technical problem again, right? Sorry. Reading helps us in build up our personality. Tananava makes, it creates. Tananava, right? It makes, or you can write creates. It creates Matasilutu Pudgalayek, a well-rounded individual. Well-rounded individual. Individual means Tani Pudgalek, D-I-V-I-D-U-A-L. Right, well-rounded. We know that when a river flows and flows and flows for years, the stones under the river bed, the stones in the river bed, they become well-rounded. right? When the river is flowing and flowing for ages, the stones, small stones in the river bed, they become well rounded, very soft, very smooth, mata silutu veno. Right? That is why we say well-rounded individual, well-rounded person. Means that you know lot of things. You have a knowledge of vast area, right? Well-rounded individual. Next one. Reading makes a full man. Nadda. This is a very important question. Me nadda kiyala ahanne kohomada oya? Reading makes a full man. Reading makes a full man. Nadda, how to ask this question? Please tell me someone. Nadda.
Or not.
Or not. No, that is not grammatically. Isn't, you are very close, Lisandi, but that isn't it? It is not the correct tense here. Yeah, you are very close, but that is, now you can try. Listen, I am waiting for your answer. It's not, isn't it? Another tense. Okay, maybe you are not sure. Right, so these are we call tag questions. Remember, not to mix up this with our normal tag questions. Means WH questions and tag questions කියන එකත් එක්ක මේ tag question එක පටල ගන්න එපා. මෙතන tags වලම ප්‍රශ්නයක් තමයි තියෙන්නේ. Like this. අපි ගෙදර යනවා. ඔයා එනවද නැද්ද? දැන් බඩු ගණන් නේද? නැද්ද? අද වහේ නේද? නැද්ද? So that is positive and negative. Also we can ask negative and positive. මේ බල්ලා කන්නේ නැහැ නේද? කනවද? ඔයා බත් කාලා නැහැ නේද? කෑවද? homework කළේ නැහැ නේද? කළාද? So those are negative and positive. Like that. එනවද නැද්ද? යන්නේ නැද්ද? එනවද? Like that, right? Positive and negative or negative and positive. මේක අහන පොඩි grammatical lesson එකක් තියෙනවා අපේ tag questions කියලා. ඒක පටල ගන්න එපා අර tag එකයි subject එකයි SVO යන එකට. Maybe I will do that lesson another day. Complete lesson එක මම ඔයාලට ready කරලා දෙන්නම්, right? Another day. So this one මෙතනදී අපි හැමතිස්සෙම කරන්නේ මේ දීලා තියෙන sentence එකේ tense එක අරගෙන එයාගේ negative එකට යනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ මෙයා positive අනිත් පැත්ත negative නම් මේ tense එකේ negative එකට යනවා. මේ පැත්ත negative නම් එයාගේ ඒ tense එකේම positive එකට අර පැත්තට යනවා. දැන් මේ sentence එක වාගේ negative. What is the tense here? Simple present tense. Makes. So what is simple present tense? Negative. Singular no reading singular. It. Reading කියන එකට අපි ගන්න pronoun එක it. So නැද්ද කියන එක මෙතන මම අහනවා doesn't it. Doesn't it. නැද්ද? Reading makes a full man. Doesn't it. You have to put the question mark. Right. Don't worry, I will do this complete lesson another day, right? Maybe next week or after that week, I will do that lesson. Don't worry. Right. Yes, let's go. Last one, yes, comma. Let's go. Right. Okay. So now we have to, do you have any other questions about this dialogue? See, we are talking lot of grammatical lessons in one dialogue or one essay, right? When we do a translation, it's not about one tense. It's not about one grammar lesson. Lot of things are there. And maybe I take a little more time to motivate you to build up your personality, right? Because these days I can't see you, so I feel like we all are very far away, so I just want to motivate you to stick you to your studies. වාගේ පාඩම් වලට ආව අලවන්න තව වචන කීපයකුත් මම use කරනවා, right? So right, now let's go to WH questions, mix up 1 to 40. One to 40. Last week, did someone tell me that you don't have that page, WH? Did you all do? Can you please raise hand if you do WH homework? I don't ask you to turn on the camera and show me the answers. Just raise hand if you did that. WH mix up what, where, why, who, when, how many. Quickly raise hand, children. Ayo, listen the. I think your father just yesterday or before they came here. Oh. If you don't have any tute or any whatever lessons, please inform your parents, or you can write a chit. Sometimes the parents don't know how to explain this tute. This happens in the smaller grades also. අම්මලා එකම ටියුට් එක දෙපාර අරගෙන තියෙනවා, ගිහින් තියෙනවා කලින් ටියුට් එක ළමයා ළඟ නැත්තේ. මම පොඩි පන්ති වලට මතක් කරනවා චිට් එකක් ක්ලියර් එවන්න. What is the tute you want? Clearly. Right. Okay. So there are 40 questions. See, only 2 did. Sanut, did you do the questions? Sanut? Ishini? Ko pavitarunalu කරලා නැහැ නේ මේ තුපනේ තුසාර.
Karari.
Then I can't see your hand. Raise hand, please. Ah, that's right. Please raise hand. Ah, Dulmi don't have that. Okay, in that case, to be fair to everyone, may I send these 40 sentences into WhatsApp and mark next week? Because the Dulmi also does not have this tute. Right. Okay. Thanks, children. Hands down. I will send this page to the WhatsApp group tonight, so you can do. Right? You don't have to write the sentence. If you write the sentence also good, but just write the question. WH question එක විතරක් හදලා තියන්න. Right? I will send it into the WhatsApp group. Right. Okay. So I will not mark it now. Thank you for doing homework. Let's go to, That day, last week, there were, I think, only 2 students in the class when I was doing the prepositions lesson. Maybe signal loss or no data or whatever problems. Please watch the recording the last 5 minutes. Right? It's very important. The prepositions lesson is there and you can mark activity 12 and 13. Right. So let's go to page number 64. Learning is fun. Page number 64. Quickly take your pupils book. Remember, this is one of the most important lessons in our O-level syllabus. I'm not talking about the grade 10 book. It's the O-level syllabus. Right? Learning is fun. Especially because the graph is there. In this lesson, we will learn how to write the paragraph of the graph. We know in our O-level paper, it's the test 14. Before that, I will erase this. Lower your hands, children. Right. In the previous lesson, internet lesson, I told you internet is a very useful lesson, very useful essay. Because sometimes they will give you questions for your test 15 also. Paragraph එකක් දීලා ප්‍රශ්න අහන්නේ සමහර වෙලාවට ඒකටත් ඔයාලට internet related paragraph එකක් දෙන්න පුළුවන්. And the essay. Grade 10 second term paper, grade 10 third, grade 11 O level, right? So internet essay can be there. This lesson, learning is fun, unit 7, this is very important because of the graph. We know in our O-level paper, question number 14, there are 2 questions, 2 options. A, write the formal letter. Sometimes it can be an informal letter also. Mostly a formal letter, sometimes informal letter. And question B, that is the graph. Right? Most children select the graph because there is a exact pattern. හරියටම set කරපු pattern එකක් තියෙනවා. So if you write according to that pattern, of course your sentences must be correct. That means your grammatical way must be correct. Then you will get full. Right, I think we can start. So most of the students prefer writing the graph because they can score the maximum marks. When you write the formal letter, sometimes the teachers like to cut marks because they check every little thing, every little detail. Date එක හරියටම දාලා තියෙනවනේ හරියටම pattern එක follow කරලා තියෙනවා and all the necessary information must be there. Right, formal letter එක ලියනවා නම් අපිට හරිය මේ විදියටම ලියන්න කියලා exact copy එකක් නැහැ, exact sample එකක් නැහැ. letter එකෙන් letter එකට වෙනස් වෙනවා අපි ලියන්න ඕනේ කරුණු ටික. complaint letter එකක් ලියන විදියට නෙමෙයි invitation letter එකක්. ඒ විදියට නෙමෙයි thanking letter එකක්. Right, so the letters are very different. But the graph, we follow the same concept, same pattern, same sample. Right? That's why most children prefer to write the graph, and of course they score good marks. Whatever it is your choice, right? So that is why this lesson, learning is fun, is very important. Okay, so let's come to page number 64. Learning is fun. Learning English. A group of 15-year-old students chosen from all parts of the country were asked to give their ideas on how they can improve their English outside the classroom. Their responses are given below. Right, here I am not going to talk much about the ideas on how they learn English outside the classroom. At the beginning of unit 6, I talked a lot, and some of you give me your ideas about how you learn English out of the classroom. Right? So only one thing I have to tell you is English is not your pupil's book in this class, in my English class, and that's all. Because some of us learning English from our school teacher and from the class, tuition class, that's all. No, English is not that, right? The other things will be in the lesson. Chatura Anuradhapura. Pavit, can you read number 1, Chatura Anuradhapura?
I think reading is very good for improving your knowledge of the English language. Reading expands your vocabulary. You also learn spelling and grammatically structure.
Yes, very simple. It's very clear. The Chatura gives a very clear idea. I think reading is very good for improving our knowledge of the English language. So what does he do to improve knowledge outside the class? Reading. I think reading is very good for improving our knowledge of the English language. Reading expand, pulul karanama, vyapta karanama. Reading expand your vocabulary. Vagmala, ඔයාලඟ තියෙන වචන set එක. You also learn spellings, dictation, right? We practice spellings and grammatical structures. When you read, when you read a lot, you will automatically learn grammar, right? You don't have to learn grammar separately. When you read a lot, then you will automatically learn all the grammar structures by practice, right? Because when you read, they will automatically go into your brain. So when you read lot of things, lot of storybooks or whatever, let's think you are reading a novel from Arthur C. Clarke. So that means it happens in the future. So after, at the point of the end, or at the last page of the book, you will have a good knowledge about future tense, right? Something like that. When you are reading a book on ancient civilization or about the kings, like King Dutugamanu, you are reading a book on King Dutugamanu. After reading this book, you will have a good knowledge about the past tense, because all the past tense verbs are used in that book, right? Like that, automatically. It's not that you write all the sentences and doing things very hard. Automatically, you will learn grammatical structures, right? Good. Next one is Sharon from Colombo. Lisandi, can you read?
We can learn English by listening to English radio stations. There are programs such as discussions, news, debates, and talk shows. Listening trains our ears and helps with our pronunciation.
Yeah.
Sharon Colombo.
Thank you. Good. Sharon Colombo. Yes, this is not very familiar for us, right? If I ask you what is your favorite channel, 2 years before I asked my students what is your favorite channel, most of them answered it's YFM. Of course, you all are young people. You all like the new things. This YFM channel is broadcasting all the new songs, all the new jokes, all the young generation, new things. But none of the students in my class was listening to English radio station. Actually, they do not know what are the, they know that there are English radio stations in our country, but they do not know the names. Of course, there is Sun FM, Gold FM, right? From the government and the private sector, there are English radio stations too. Same as the singer, like what? Hiru FM, I think they have Sun FM. Same as they have the English stations also. But no one was listening to English radio stations. But maybe you can try this for actually 30 minutes enough. 30 minutes for a day, maybe not the radio stations, but you can watch English TV channels also. Then it will be very a little easy for you, right? Whatever TV or radio, when you listen to English, what will happen? We can learn English by listening to radio station. Remember, TV, television channels, but radio stations, right? There are programs such as discussions, news, debates, and talk show. You know talk show? Like chat and music, like that. A group of people talking and expressing their ideas, right? A little bit fun and enjoyable program, talk show. Listening trains our ear. Listening train karano, purudu karano. Listening trains our ears and helps with our pronunciation. Of course, I know my pronunciation is not very good because most of the time we speak in Sinhala, right? So I myself know I must do something to improve my pronunciation. It's better if you listen to English radio stations or you watch English TV channels. They, even the Sri Lankan people, they pronounce differently. අපි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් කියන්නේ ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ ස sound එක වැඩි කියලා, right? As Sri Lankans, our tongue is it's constructed to speak wider. It's more open. But when English people talk, it's very close. Their sound is inside. It does not come out. When we talk, we open mouth and we talk a lot, right? It's open. But when they talk, it's inside the words. That's why sometimes we cannot understand their words. They speak very fast and the words, the sounds does not come out well. But Sinhala, Tamil people, when we talk, we spell our sound very clearly. It's very open, right? So when you listen to radio stations, you practice, you learn how they pronounce. Of course, it's different, right? So for a long time when you practice, of course, you will automatically learn to speak like them, right? Okay, another boy, Metupa Faris from Kalmunai. Metupa, can you read?
I listen to English songs and try to sing along even if I don't know the words. It helps with my pronunciation.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Metupa. When Metupa was reading, I remember one boy. Yeah, a few years before, actually. He was sitting here very friendly with me. Every day he will have a new word or new words. He will write in somewhere in pencil, then bring me new words. Actually, all these words are related to love. It was at that time he was in grade 10. Every day he will have a word or two for me to give me the meaning. Sometimes I know the meaning, sometimes I don't know. Then I check the dictionary and give him the meaning. So most of these words are related to love. But I did not ask him anything. I know he is interested in English. He is learning new words. So I just gave him the Sinhala meanings. But after a few weeks, I get suspicious. Why? If he is reading books of, he wants to learn new words, he can go to different ideas, I mean different fields. Why is he only finding words of love? Something about relationships, something about girls and boys affairs, something about love. Everything is about love. Then one day I asked him, what are these words? How are they connected to you? Then he said, teacher, I am very interested in Justin Bieber. So I collecting his albums. I am following his karaoke. I want to learn what is in his songs. What are the meanings? Because they have a very good meaning. Right? That's why. So, then, oh, okay. You all know who is Justin Bieber, right? Maybe he is one of your favorite singers. So that's why actually it is his hobby. He is very interested in this singer. So he wants to know the meaning of these songs, not just singing and not just following him. What if we do? If we prefer a singer, you will have the haircut, you will have the t-shirt pattern, you will have the trousers. That is how we follow. But this boy, actually his parents, both parents were teachers in foreigner school. So he was not, of course he was following. He was very American stylish, school bag, all the wearing everything American stylish. But at the same time, he was learning English. That is the best thing for me, right? That's why, so English songs, I remember, I listen to English songs and try to sing along, karaoke, right? You can sing along, even if I don't know the words. If I ask you a Hindi song, or okay, you know, a few years before, Damito Pasito, what is that? Do we know the language? No, we don't even know what is the meaning, what is the word, but we know Damito Pasito. Right? So like that. We don't know the words, we don't know the meanings, but we sing. So like that, but English we know, we are already familiar with English. So if you listen to English songs, you will hear familiar words are there. And of course, some difficult words are there, means unfamiliar. Nuhuru vachana tiyenna puluwan. So when you sing, if you are interested in singing, music, right, and all the other qualities in their songs, maybe to the person, you like that person, that boy, that singer, that girl, you like him, that's all. It's a crush. Crush එකක් යනවා වගේ කැමැත්ත. Right? It can be. But whatever you are learning English, right? That is the good part. So it helps with my pronunciation. Again, we learn, we practice how they pronounce. You want to sing like him. You want to sing like her. You want to follow her pattern. It's not all about dressing or behaviors about that person, but also we take their good qualities, right? At the end, we learn English. Good. Next one, Pubudu, I will give to a girl. Ishini.
I like to write in English. I keep a diary to write about my daily activities. I also write short essays, stories, and poems. Pubudu Matara.
Yes. I like to write in English. I will tell you, children, I started writing my first diary when I was in grade 6. It was a very big, page a day diary. It's from this, Dinamina newspaper company, right? Dinamina news, the government newspaper company, Lake House, yeah. It was from Lake House, one of my relative brother gave me. It's a very big book, a page a day. දවසකට එක පිටුවක් තියෙන diary එකක්. මට grade 6 වලදී හම්බුනේ. මට diary ලියන්න ඕනේ කියලා අපේ grade 6 English book එකේ diary page තිබුණා. ඒ දවස්වල අපිට ඩයරි පේජ් ස්ටාර්ටින් කරන්න තිබුණා පියුපිල්ස් බුක් එකේ. නිසා ළමයි කීප දෙනෙක් විතරක් only very few කීප දෙනෙක් විතරක් මේ වැඩේ පටන් අරගෙන දිගටම ගෙනිච්චා. But I continued until very late years. But now I have kids, I don't have time for diary writing. But until my kids come, I continued that. Of course in English, no Sinhala. When you write a diary, you don't have to write in 100% grammatically. It can be your ideas. It can be very personal. Of course, you can write any secret, lock it somewhere. It doesn't matter. What I want is your English writing, right? So I like to write in English. I keep a diary to write about my daily activities. When you are writing a diary, you can take a small book, 200-page book. You don't have to go for diaries to the bookshop. You can take 200-page book, then you can start writing a diary. Remember, when you are writing a diary, you can use the past tense. That means, right, I am writing about my day today. I got up 6 o'clock. I got ready for my online class. I had my online class until 11 o'clock. I had my tea and did my homework. After lunch, I read an interesting novel. Something like that. You can write in past tense. Nagitta, kava, biwa, online class kala, nidagatta, sellan kala, like that in past tense. Or you can write it in present tense. Like this. I do my homework. ඒ කියනවා homework කරන වෙලාවේ තමයි මේක ලියන්නේ. I am having an online class. දැන් online class එක තියෙන වෙලාව ඔයාලා ලියනවා I am having an online class. Right? Next one. I play cricket with my friends. දැන් යාළුවොත් එක්ක cricket සෙල්ලම් කරනවා කරන්න යන ගම කරලා ඉවර වෙලා මේ දැන් වෙන විදියට ලියන්න පුළුවන්. Whatever. But most of us we use a simple past tense, right? I also write short essay, stories and poems. Yeah, this is another one some students do. They like to write. Of course, you need to have your creativity for this. Some students, they like to write short stories, poems, all those things. Then they make their own books, right? They have book collections. That is very good. Next one, we go to Bimali. Dulmi, can you read?
I always try to speak with my friends in English. It gives me an opportunity to practice what we learn in the classroom. We make mistakes, but we learn from them. Speaking to my friends help me build up my confidence.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, I think you all remember in our class, in this class, in your class, there was a group of girls sitting behind. They were always speaking English. I took that example and told all of my classes, children, please speak in English. In one of my classes, the students, especially the girls, I remember the boys are laughing at them. At that time, right? I think it's grade, when you were in grade 8, you all were laughing at them. But they were speaking. So please remember this. Nowadays, I am also trying to speak a little more English. So I think you all will try to understand them. Please remember, if you don't understand, speak to me, right? I will also try to speak a little more so that making you understand more. So another one, you will think in English, right? So nowadays you all are alone, no friends to talk. So this is a little hard. But I always try to speak with my friends in English. It gives me an opportunity to practice what we learn in the classroom. Why do we practice all these dialogues, all these role plays? We practice dialogues at the supermarket, at the post office, at the playground. Lot of role plays are there in your books. Why are we practicing this? Why do the government put role plays in your books? Because they hope one day you will speak in English. In your office, in your day-to-day life, right? The government is hoping that you all will speak in English, right? That's why there are lot of role plays in your pupils book. Remember, from our grade 6 pupils book, every lesson, sometimes the unit is starting with the role play, isn't it? අපේ පාඩම පටන් ගන්නෙම role play එකකින්. ඇයි role plays දාන්නේ මේ තරම්? Because we want you all to speak in English. Don't we make mistakes? I myself making mistakes in my classes. ගුරුන්ටත් අකුරු වරදීනේ. So why can't I? I am not the perfect teacher. I am not the grade 1. I am the highest teacher. They are my teachers. So every one of us can make mistake. Doesn't matter. That's why we have a lot of erasers. Isn't it? We can erase everything. We can recorrect everything. So don't worry about your mistakes. especially in writing essays, I told you, the essay writing is not one good thing put here. No, I told you, even the best writers, they write 100 times. Liuwa kole irala visikara, another one write. Lot of drafts are there in the dustbin, on the ground, everywhere. Lot of drafts. So the original one, the best copy, comes after hundreds of drafts. Because we all make mistakes. Don't worry about mistakes. If you are not sure about Sinhala, if you are not sure about your English word, put the English one, Sinhala one there. If you are not sure about the English word, put the Sinhala. Can Kadichu Bhasha, Singlish, it doesn't matter. In Sri Lanka, our mother tongue is of course Sinhala. Everyone is using Sinhala. So English can be a little difficult for you, but you must try. So speaking to my friends help me to build up confidence. Yes, because when we speak to a friend, the friend will not laugh at. If he is a true friend, when you make a mistake, our friend will never laugh at us. If he is not a true friend, of course he will laugh. That means he is not a good friend. He is jealous of your English. He is jealous of you are going to improve. That's why he is laughing. If he is a good friend, he will tell you how to correct this. He will show you. Or maybe he will try to find an answer for you. That is how true friends are, right? So when you are speaking with friends, when you are making mistakes, you are not to be shy. You don't have to be shy because he is your friend. He knows you. He understands you, right? He is your friend. So you can make any mistake and do the corrections. In that way, when you speak to a friend, you make confidence. Then you can speak to the public, right? Okay, so these days I got an idea. These days we cannot speak to our friends in English. So you can, when you WhatsApp, when you send messages, please try to do them in English. Remember my grade 8 class, most of the children, they send me messages in English. Because I told you a few days, children, you all can. So please type me in English. මේගොල්ලෝ English වලින් සිංහල message යවනවා. English වලින් සිංහල message. That is what the elder students do. Grade 9, 10, 11 ළමයි එහෙමයි කරන්නේ. But your younger ones, ඒගොල්ලෝ දන්න English වලින් යන්තම් ගැට ගහගෙන ලස්සනට message දානවා. Right? So you all can follow that because these days we cannot speak to our friends. So we cannot practice speaking, but you can practice typing. Right? So when you are typing any message to your friends, please try in English. Last one is another girl. Whom did I miss? Anumi, last one. Gauri from Vaunia.
English cartoons, movies, and dramas develop our vocabulary, speaking, and listening abilities. We see how English is used in real life
Situations.
situation. Third, these.
Through these. Through means attarin, right? Haraha. Yes, this is also very similar to TV channels. But here, watching cartoons, movies, and dramas develop our vocabulary, speaking, and listening abilities. We see. So that part I talked earlier. මම ගොඩක් ඒ කොටස ගැන කතා කරානේ කලින්. Here we have one more important thing. We see how English is used in real life situations through these. Real life එකේදී අපි English use කරන්නේ කොහොමද කියන්නේ. That's why when we are translating මං කියන්නේ අපි පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ අපි use කරන්නේ මෙන්න මේ විදියට. ඔයා grammatically අනිවාර්යෙන්ම හරි. නමුත් අපි English පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ මේ විදියට. Right? So that is the important thing here. We see how English is used in real life situations, especially the idioms like Idioms means the රූඩි ඒ භාෂාවේ විශේෂ වාක්‍ය අපි ඒ තැනට පාවිච්චි කරන දේවල් like කෙහෙල් මල කියන එකට අපි ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් කියන්නේ banana flower my foot there are lot of phrases like that right my foot කියන්නේ කෙහෙල් මල so lot of phrases like that there are so those are helpful for your dialogue so when we watch I know you all are clever enough to select what is suitable for you, right? When you are watching films and all those things, whatever necessary for kids. So cartoons, movies and dramas develop our vocabulary, speaking and listening abilities. We see how English is used in real life situations. Okay. So in all these things, there are information for an essay. Right, whatever I talk and whatever in the pupils book, please don't forget this information. They are very useful for you when you write sources of information essay. What is your essay topic? Sources of information. What are the sources? Here we have books, radio stations, TV channels, friends, movies, cartoons, poems, diaries, all these are sources of information. So all this information, or whatever I talk here, you can use all this information for the topic, sources of information. Right? අන්නේ මාතෘකාවට අපි මේ කතා කරපු ගොඩක් දේවල් ටික ඔයාලට ඇඩ් කරගන්න පුළුවන්. Right. So let's go to activity 1. What's the time? 8:31. Okay, not to worry. This one you will do yourselves. Read the above statements and fill in the following table. Activity reading, how it helps to improve your English. Example reading improves vocabulary, helps to learn spelling and grammar. Right. Take your writing book, write the topic unit 7, learning is fun. You can use the book in the landscape side, right? This side. This is the landscape side. Right? For this table, if you have a CR book, no problem. The portrait side is, I think, no good. This is the portrait side. I think don't use this one. This is better, landscape side in your book to draw this. Because we have to write a few information on the second part, how it helps to improve your English, right? Umasha, do you know what is landscape side? පොතේ කොයි පැත්තටද ගන්න කිව්වේ landscape side එක? What is landscape side? It is this side, right? Here. This is the portrait side. This is the landscape. So you can draw the chart this side. If you have a CR book, no problem. Please raise hand when you are finished writing. Right? Take red pen, you can mark. Number 1 is the example. Activity is reading, improves vocabulary, helps to learn spelling and grammar. Number 2, listening. Activity is listening. Listening. How can listening help us? There, listening trains our ears. Trains our ears. And helps with our pronunciation. Helps with our pronunciation. Next one, activity is listening. Listening. Again, helps with pronunciation. Pronunciation. Right. Next one, writing. The activity is writing. So how does it help? Write about daily activities. We can write about our daily activities. Right? We can write about daily activities. Next one, speaking. Speaking gives an opportunity to practice what we learn in the classroom. That is a very good point. Gives an opportunity. And another one, we learn from mistakes. We learn from mistakes. Right? We learn from mistakes. Another one, build up confidence. Build up confidence. That is very important. When we speak with our friends, right? Even if we make mistakes, you don't have to worry because they are friends. They don't laugh at us, right? So then we learn. Later, you can go to the public and speak because you have the confidence, right? So first we practice with our friends, then go to the society. Next one, watching English cartoons, movies and dramas. So how does it help? Develop our vocabulary. Speaking and listening abilities. And the most importantly, we see how English is used. English is used in real life situations. In real life situations. Right. So please take your red pen and put right marks. Next week dictation, I will send you the words to WhatsApp. Mark 12 words and practice for dictation. Expect solutions like there. I will send you 2 pages. Right? Mark first 12. I will mark in red. You can see. Mark 12 words and practice for dictation. And yes. Come to your page number 66 in Pupil's book. Page number 66. Right. Yeah. Activity 2. Okay. Page number 66. Activity 2. This side. Can you please write this full question in your writing book? Activity 2, writing. This bar chart shows the result of a survey conducted. The question is very important. Right? So write the question please. අපි graph එකකදී අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම question එකෙන්මයි පටන් ගන්න copywriting කරන්න. Paragraph එක අපි පටන් ගන්න question එකෙන්මයි. So the question is very important. Okay? So draw the chart. First copy the question. මේ තියෙන විදියටම writing book එකේ ලියන්න. This bar chart shows the result of a survey conducted among. Copy the question. Then the topic, activities that students do to improve their English language skills. Then draw the chart. Right? You can use a color pencil to shade the activities, the number of children, all that. Draw the chart. After that, you can write the paragraph, but don't fill any blanks. If you are sure, or if you do this activity at school, then no problem, you can fill in the blanks, but no need. We can write the answers in the online class. Right? So what you have to do is copyright page number 66 into your writing book. Not the grammar book, remember, into your writing book. Right. After that, activity 3, I think you have the pencil. Mark it clearly with the pencil. Activity 2, full page, copyright in the writing book. Activity 3, copyright the question. There are 40 students in Situm's class. He conducted a survey in his class to find about the. Copy that question. Then copy the chart. You don't have to check this answer. Detective stories only. There is a blank and a question mark. Right? You don't have to find the answer. Don't worry about the maths. After that, copy this diagram. Okay, copy this diagram. You can use color pencils adventure stories, detective stories, folk tales. But don't write 1, 2, 3 questions. Okay? 1, 2, 3 questions, don't write. Activity 3, what should you do? Copyright the question. There are 40 students in Situm's class. He conducted the survey in his class too. Copy that question. After that, draw the chart. After the chart, draw the Venn diagram. Venn එක අඳින්න. You know, right? In maths, අපි සිංහලෙන් කියන්නේ Venn රූපය කියලානේ. So draw the Venn. But don't write 1, 2, 3 questions. Do you have any question about homework? No, right? Don't forget to draw the Venn diagram for homework because in the online class we may not have enough time to draw it, right? So activity 3, write the question, chart and the Venn. You don't have to write question number 1, 2, 3. Both activities you don't have to write any of the answers, right? I will explain the lesson and do the answers in the online class, right? Okay, so new lesson, new part is going to begin. Let's do that next week, right? May 3 minutes වලට අපි අලුත් පාඩමකට යන්න ඕනේ. Yeah. Okay, that's all. Any questions, children? Right, I think today I missed about 10 minutes because of my technical problem. I'm very sorry about that. Let's see how. Okay, no problem. No questions, right? So about the homework paper, about the, I told you, right, we are going to do the reported speech revision. So if any one of you can come to the class, your parents have any passes, then you can come to the class and take the paper set. If not, I will send everything weekly, not the whole set one shot to the group, right? Weekly, I will send part by part. මුළු සෙට් එකම එකපාර WhatsApp එකට දාන්න. අපි මේ week එකේ කරන්න යන part එක group එකට දාන්න, right? Like that. And I will send you dictation also. Right, that's all. No questions, right? No. Okay. So, right. Thank you very much for joining the online class. Goodbye, good night, children.
Goodbye, good night, teacher. Goodbye, good night.